Hello, we're on to matchday number 14 for the Portuguese League. This is the Primeira Liga. So we'll go over what happened last time around, see me and the Football Simulator getting on the table, and then look forward to these upcoming games there. So feel free to get involved, will be quite helpful. So first up we have Braga, 2-1 winners against Martimo, with Medeiros and Horta scoring Braga's goals. We had Milson getting a late goal there back for Martimo, but they still fell to defeat. Next game saw Sporting continue their winning ways, a 2-0 victory against Nacional, with Santos and Cabral at the end of the game there to make things secure. Next up, Benfica also 2-0 winners against Tondela. Seferovic and then Ward Schmidt scoring the goals there for Benfica. Rioave 3-0 winners, more convincing, with Pale, Machona and Mane scoring the goals there, all second half goals against that fake Porto side. The real Porto side, they managed to win 4-1, including Tamir scoring 2 goals, Olivia and Mario. Meanwhile for Famico, Roberts got a penalty kick goal. Moenses and Victoria, a 2-2 draw. Perez and Soares scoring for Moenses. We had Edwards and Andre scoring the goals there for Victoria Gamiris. It was a 1-1 draw between Boa Vista and Santa Clara. Santos scoring for Boa Vista. We had Carlos scoring for Santa Clara. Should be the other way around there in terms of their names. Valence 3-1 winners against Gil Vincent, with Stoll Jokov. We had Licker and we also had Istro. Meanwhile for Gil Vincent, we had Nes Samito Rodriguez scoring their goal. Lisa got sent off for Valence, also to note. And Pacos Ferreira, a 2-0 victory against Belenenses. Costa and Diba scoring the goals for themselves. Alright, so that's the matches. How do we get on with our predictions? The Football Simulator did manage to just edge me this time around, picking up 10.22, with lights of Braga, Benfica, Valence, Ferreira, Moenses and Scameri's match to be a draw. Meanwhile for myself, 9.05, with Sporting, Benfica, Porto, Ferreira, Boa Vista and the Santa Clara match to be a draw. Overall leaderboard sees the Football Simulator almost at 100 points now. Got 99.3. For myself, 72.48. So a bit of a distance, bit of a gap to make up. Cavan Wright in third, 20.09. And It's Agency in fourth with 14.43. So first game we have Sporting taking on Rioave. Sporting big favourites here at $1.40. $3.75 for the draw. And $7 for Rioave. Sporting comes to us top of the table, 11 victories, 2 draws, and yet to lose a match this season. 4 wins back-to-back and a draw so far, so they're looking impressively well, conceding less than a goal per game to note as well. Meanwhile for Rioave, they're in 10th, 3 wins, 5 draws, and 5 defeats, picking up just the 1 win and a draw in the past 5 matches. So Sporting should win this match here. They go with a 2-0 scoreline compared to a 1-0 victory. The game of the week though has to be between Porto and Benfica as they look to close the gap at the top. So Porto comes to us as the favourites at $2, $3.25 for the draw and $3.25 for Benfica. And these are the sides that have been winning this particular division for the last number of seasons. So it'd be nice to see Sporting winning it for a change. And I'm going to go with Porto for this match here. They got 5 wins back-to-back in a row at least. Benfica 4 victories and a draw. Going to go with Porto 2-1 winners to where they keep the pressure on. The Football Simulator is going to go with a 3-1 victory for Porto also. Next up is Ferreira taking on Braga. Ferreira comes to us in 5th. $3.75 at home. $3.40 for the draw and $1.80 for Braga. So 6 wins, 4 draws, 3 defeats, 2 wins and 2 draws in the past 5 matches. Meanwhile for Braga, they come to us in 4th, 9 victories, 4 defeats, 3 wins in the past 5. Going to go with a 2-0 result for Braga compared to a 1-0 victory. Victoria, they take on Valence, $1.67 for Victoria, $3.50 for the draw and $4.33 for Ferrets. Victoria comes us in 6 wins, 2 draws, 4 defeats, 3 wins and a draw in the past 5. Meanwhile for Ferrets, they are currently sitting in 13th, 3 wins, 3 draws and 7 losses, 2 wins and a draw in the past 5. Going to go off the home side here, Victoria Gomeries, to get themselves a narrow 1-0 result compared to a 2-1 scoreline. Next up is Tondela, taking on Boa Vista. Tondela comes us in 15th, 3 wins, 3 draws, 7 defeats, 1 victory and a draw in the past 5. Meanwhile for Boa Vista, they are sitting in 17th, 1 victory, 8 draws, 4 defeats, 4 draws in the past 5 games. Going to go with a 1-1 split draw here. Meanwhile, the Football Simulator is going to go with a 2-0 victory for Boa Vista. Next up is Nacional taking on Moenses. $2.25 for Nacional, $3 for the draw, and $3 for Moenses. Nacional comes to us in 11th, 3 wins, 4 draws, 5 defeats, just the 1 victory in the past 5 games. Moenses, 3 wins, 5 draws, 5 defeats, 1 victory and 3 draws in the past 5. Going to go off the away side of Moenses to get themselves a 2-1 victory compared to a 2-0 victory for Nacional, according to the Football Simulator. Next up is a number of people's favourite side, being Santa Clara, who passed the festive season. They sort of flopped during that time. But 7th place, not too shabby. 4 wins, 3 draws, 6 defeats. Just the 1 victory, 2 draws in the past 5. Winless in the past 4, really letting themselves down. And there's a big gap between them and 6th position. And they're really, really close between everyone else dropping down. Yeah, if we look at it, they currently got 15 points in 7th, compared to 18th place, that's got 11. So they can easily drop all the way down to the bottom. It's that tight. Anywho, so Santa Clara comes to us as the favourites. Meanwhile for Flamengo, they are bottom of the table. 2 wins, 5 draws, 6 defeats. Just the 2 draws in the past 5 games for themselves. I think they're still going to get something out of this game though. Going to go off a 1-1 draw compared to all 3 points for Flamengo. A 1-0 victory according to the Football Simulator. Next up is Gil Vincent taking on Flamengo. Taking on Martimo, sorry. $2.10 for Gil Vincent, $3 for the draw, and $3.30 for Martimo. Gil Vincent, they come to us in 12th, 3 wins, 4 draws, 6 defeats, 1 victory and 2 draws in the past 5. Meanwhile for Martimo, in 8th, 4 wins, 2 draws, 7 defeats, 2 wins and a draw in the past 5 games. We got Martimo, 2-0 winners compared to a 1-1 draw. And finally we got the fake Porto side, Portimonenses taking on Belenenses. $2.30 for Portimonenses, $3 for the draw, and $3 for Belenenses. Portimonenses comes in 16th, 3 wins, 2 draws, 8 defeats, 1 victory and 1 draw. Belenenses are in 14th, 2 wins, 6 draws, 5 defeats, 1 victory and a draw in the past 5. I like to back against that fake Porto side, and I'm doing it once again here. Belenenses 1-0 winners compared to a 3-1 win for Portimonenses. So that concludes my match day number 14 predictions at in Portugal. Feel free to get involved, put your own thoughts, predictions down in the comment section below. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, also make sure you subscribe.